the video. Fruitarian juicing truth. One is not recommending juicing. You need to understand what comes before the juice fast. Solid food vacation is recommending often juice fasting. He is doing every year a juice fast, and he said he feels the best of the whole year on a juice fast. Why? Do you know why? Because he eats often salads with avocado, and the avocado is stopping the detoxing. So no wonder that you feel better when you do one juice fast a year, because you are constantly stopping the detox. You the difference between juice fast and meal. Uh, for example, orange juice 2 weeks long. The juicing, the first meal at 10 o'clock, the daylight diet, go and sit, and I get activation after long time not having it. So why is that? Nobody will understand this, but you need to do very deep research, self-research on Google. So with papaya, this would never happen. Papaya is a fruit than oranges. Oranges is no tropical fruit. Ancient fruits, there is a difference in human creation stuff, which is totally not natural. 0.6 centiliter, 600 first meal intake. Many people fear burping on a fruitarian diet, but remember the old best coaches, Sweet Natural Living, they said fruit let you burp. 40-year raw vegan, he said fruit let you burp. So why do people burp much on fruit? Because from the past you eat cooked food that is clogging up your system. So that is causing intestinal plaque with slime, mucus, pus, and that gets like hard, and to after a time to break that down, only fruit which is high in water can break that down, like oranges. You burp because breaking down hard material causes gas. But people who eat 3 to 5 meals in a day of fruit will eat smaller amounts, and then you will burp not at all or less. But when you eat 2 meals a day, you will burp more because the quantity of the meal should be bigger, and the 5 times is not okay because how more often you eat in a day, you are speeding up your metabolism, which is shortening the lifetime by a test with rats in the Netherlands. Taking the juice daily, the thyroid got activated. Like tired and wanted to feel in sleep, fall in sleep, and got like nerve issues in the legs. More juice yesterday, no more juice, changing to solid meal. So here is why Loren is not recommending juice. Solid meal did not give me any uh, or not any thyroid activation, hypothyroid activation. And you know why? Because if you do deep research on Google about oranges, which are not a tropical fruit, they are good for the thyroid, but if you eat them in a bigger quantity, which is always the case when juicing, you're going to use more oranges to make 0.66 centiliter than I can eat in a meal. The oranges in a meal, it will not activate hypothyroid because the quantity is less. The juicing, the quantity is big, it will activate the hypothyroid. It's the same with bananas. Bananas are good for healing the thyroid because they stimulate T3, T4 hormone, which are connected with the thyroid. But if you eat too much bananas, like 70 bananas in a day, freely, and her ex-boyfriend, that is very risky to get the opposite effect of healing the thyroid, damaging the thyroid. Banana is also not a natural fruit. It's not a tree, it's a grass, and the banana is having a health effect like the jackfruit or the champedak, because they are the most ancient fruits on planet Earth. Digestion. It's okay to have only one solid meal a day, and first meal coconut water meal, but it's not a fruit, but that's okay. And then you can have one solid meal, and that's gonna give a better digestion. But what people don't understand, some people think you can have a juice meal, for example, let's say in the tropics, papaya juice, and 2.5, 3 hours later, you eat your solid meal. No, that's not okay. That is too quickly. So no matter what you do, juicing or solid meals, you need to have a bigger gap, a bigger window, because your stomach, your digestion need to get empty before the next meal comes. Sadhguru is not eating fruit, but he is recommending fruit, And Sadhguru says he eat at 10 o'clock, which is okay, and then he eats at 6 in the evening, so there is a gap of 8 hours. And he said many people on the most healthy diet will never heal so long as the window is too small. 2 meals, like he is doing, is always better. One meal is the best, but you need to have really quality fruit from good soils to do that. Is only coconut meal, coconut water meal in the tropics. Don't go to juicing meals on a 2 meal plan in a day to have only one solid meal, because it's kind of risky. The bigger quantity that goes into the juice compared to the quantity that people can eat in a solid meal. And you do a juice meal, and even in the tropics, you need to have a bigger gap in between your daylight diet window. Diet gives the most energy from the sun to have the best digestion. Don't eat at 5 6, because the sun is lower in power to help to digest your meal. A big gap, no matter juice or solid first meal, leaving a big gap is always the message. I can go from a juice or solid first meal 4 hours and 15, because that is a bigger gap than we are that we have done in Costa Rica, ending the coconut water at 11:30 and then 2 p.m. eating again. That's not okay, because the system need to have some rest. The diet is recommended until 3 p.m. In the tropics. So in Europe until 2:39. Start a little bit more early your first meal in the morning, which is possible in the tropics at 9, and which is possible in Europe around 10:30 or even 10. 10 solid meal, a few bad mango with amazing oranges. I waited like 4 hours 15 to have grapes with some baby spinach, and the grapes were not so sweet. 2 to 3 medial dates as a dessert, and that's it until tomorrow. Tomorrow 10 probably, or 10:30. That is okay, and then you wait until a little bit before 3. Then the body has time to digest and rest. How more the digestive system rests, how less sick you're gonna get, how longer you will live. Because Lockman old video says one fruit meal a day or one cooked meal a day, you are a saint. Wim Hof, 45 years, one cooked meal a day. So that's very powerful, the 24-hour fast every day. And then the second meal, you in 2 meals in a day, you're gonna be crippled. 3 meals in a day, you're gonna be invalid. And that is mainly on toxic food, but there is no, it's not good to have too much fruit in a day. To remember, Arnold Ehret said, man can live on one quality organic orange in a day. Yeah, why not? When people can fast 42 days on water, why not? But you need to have quality from quality soil, knowing from where it comes, and stored soil, because 60% of the soil in the world is destroyed. So it's hard to get good quality. If you have your land in the tropics and you do permaculture, mulching, fruit, Costa Rica, check, and Mira. This is how it should be, how the world should grow fruit. Cropping and destroying more soil in the world and not getting your nutrients from it. Ja, Rastafari.